Hey, Andy Pashadag with Phantom Fishing back again. This is an unboxing that I am pretty excited about. It's not a lot of baits. This is Tackle Warehouse unboxing. Not a lot of baits, but these a lot of things that I've been either wanting to try or need in tournaments. And so stay with me. Let's get through this box. Open it up, check it out. Okay, so there are a couple baits in here. Let's just go through this bait real quick. This was on sale, and that's why I bought it. But who doesn't love a baby beaver in June bug? You can break it apart. Those are kind of stiff, but it'll be good as on its own or on a jig trailer. So you can't go wrong with a bait like that. Got two, of course. Next is a live target frog. Very detailed, real soft, smooth body. These are good frogs, and I think these were on sale for $5.99 a piece. This is an Ima Helipes Grande. Helips Grande. I can't read that. So it is made in Japan. Definitely add a prop bait to your arsenal. And this bait, I tell you what, is going to be a killer bait. Now, it's not cheap. This was $17.99. But this is going to be a killer bait. I got it in baby bass. That is an awesome bait. I know $17.99 is expensive, but when it comes to really good baits, sometimes you got to spend the money to get it. No, there are baits that are super cheap that you can buy and will catch the hell out of fish, but that bait is not. It's expensive and it's going to catch a lot of fish. Next up, I got some Woo Dave's Pocket Knocker Lure Retriever. Speaking of expensive baits, I'm going to try to start getting them back. So sometimes you get in situations where you can't get them back. These supposedly you just lock onto the line, slide them down. It says 10-pound test or more. Slide them down. Supposedly the applies downward pressure, freeing most snagged lures. You know, it'll free the ones that are cheaper. You know, you'll still probably lose the expensive ones, but at least you're trying. At least you're trying to get them off. So I've done my part. I'm going to try to get baits back. I don't know if as a co-angler, sometimes the boater really doesn't like to stop and go back for your baits. So you need to do everything you can to try to get it off without making him change direction and go back. So I bought one of these, easy keeper. If your rod doesn't have a hook for the bait, that's why I bought this. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to try it. Lucky Craft has fishing line, and it was on sale at Tackle Warehouse. So I bought a few just to try it out. I got the Top Water Nylon Iron Athlete 10-pound test, but it's high vis, so we'll see. But that was like $3.47 for 110 yards. This is fluorocarbon, 8-pound fluorocarbon, and this is 6-pound fluorocarbon. Sometimes you need 6-pound fluorocarbon for certain situations, and I will try that out. Next up is the Flip Clip. The Flip Clip. Now you all know when you're fishing deep water, especially summertime is most of the time I fish deeper water, but I don't know, some people fish it all the time. But your fish goes belly up because of the because of the air in the fish, and it can't balance itself. So what this does is you clip this to the back fin, to the anal fin is what they're saying it is. You clip it on and it will hold the fish upright in your live well, so it won't flip up, because what they do is they flip up, then their gills out of water, and then they suffocate, drown, whatever you call it. So this is supposed to keep them down upright and supposed to have them be able to balance themselves out. So we'll see how that works. But if one thing I've been wanting to learn bad is how to deflate them. Now there's two methods you can do this, and I have never done it, and I will try, but I will do a lot of research before I do this, because I do not want to kill fish. The goal is to let them survive. But what you're doing here is you're either poking it through the mouth or you're poking them through the side, and you're deflating that bladder. Don't squeeze the fish, allow it to equalize itself into the... So what you're doing is you're poking this into the fish, letting air bubbles come out. You're holding it underwater, letting the air bubbles come out, or in the mouth, straight in, letting the air bubbles come out. I think when the air bubbles, right when the air bubbles stop, you stop. The fish is healthy, you win the tournament, and then you get to let the fish go, and it's all alive. So next, along the lines of keeping your fish alive, is G-Juice. This stuff is killer. I've been using it for 2 years now, and it's made by TH Marine and obviously endorsed by Gerald Swindle, the G-Man. That's why it's called G-Juice. But this stuff is great. You just fill this little deal up here, loosen it up, pour it in your live well, and it really helps oxygenate the water, helps with the slime coat, helps relaxes the fish, and let's see, replace the slime coat, helps stop bleeding, which is good, relieves stress, adds essential electrolytes. There you go, tackle junkie. I mean, I guess he would just pour Gatorade down its throat, but whatever. Removes ammonia, chlorine, chloride, so it helps balance the water also, not just the fish. pH, detoxifies nitrates, so it's super good for the water you're putting the fish in, plus it's great for the fish. So go out and get you some G-Juice. And I think this is a lot better for your recirculator pumps and your live well, because it won't gum up and clog up. Another great thing, especially summertime, you need sunscreen. But with all the places I fish, I'm usually fishing shallow. I'm usually fishing up close to the bank, and we have a lot of issues with mosquitoes. And you don't want to get bit by a mosquito. You don't want to get West Nile or anything else, or that new disease out. And this is Sunsect, and it is sunscreen plus bug repellent, insect repellent. And so I can't smell it at all. Get you some of this Sunsect. It's good stuff. 15 SPF is better than 0 SPF. I can promise you that. Okay, awesome. Got a t-shirt for spending a bunch of money. You spend a bunch of money, they give you stuff. Got the Tech Warehouse sticker. Little pro. There's one right there, so we'll have to find somewhere else to put it. Tech Warehouse shirt, you know, every time you see somebody wearing a royal blue Tech Warehouse shirt this year, you know they spent a bunch of money at Tech Warehouse. Last but not least, now this might be going back, but I would like your guys' input. Brecknell, who has used a Brecknell scale? I went with this one just because it had good reviews and it's supposed to be super accurate. And that's all I really want. I just want an accurate scale to tell me how big is this fish. But the only problem is this thing is big. And I don't know if I want to carry this thing around. That's pretty big. I mean, that's pretty big. So, but supposedly it's super accurate. If you use these, throw a comment in there. Tell me how it is. I might be sending this back, going out for a new one. I don't know if I want to do that connect scale because I don't know. I kind of want them to just. I mean, this is $69. And I kind of want to just focus all that money on weighing fish instead of all the GPS locators, and who wants everybody to know where your fish are caught anyway? But the GPS and then the sharing and all that, I don't know if I want all that technology. I think I just want something to weigh my fish. So I don't know. This might be going back, but that's it. That's some stuff I'm going to be using this year. It's going to really pay off keeping fish alive and also just making my day easier. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe if you want, like the video, share it, and you know, check all these brands out. Check out Sunsect and the G Juice at TH Marine, and go form your own opinions and come back and tell me how your stuff did, or if you did like these products. I can't wait to get on the water. So thank you. I'll see you out there.